who still haven't seen F1, when you see a film like that and you experience a film like that, you'll understand what it is to see it live.
And all Bengalis know and play and are passionate about football.
So I think the starting point is from a younger age to be able to induce that.
John, racing, it runs in your blood, and we know that you're that much crazy for bikes. So how does the transition from bikes to car racing feel like? And is it more thrilling, more exciting? How is it?
In this case, it's pretty seamless because the engine's an Aprilia engine. So, in the car. So, it's pretty much the same. The excitement is there, and you really don't need to be knowledgeable about car racing to enjoy it. Like Arjun said, when we went to the street circuit in Chennai, the visuals were brilliant, and for all you people who still haven't seen F1, when you see a film like that and you experience a film like that, you'll understand what it is to see it live. So I think it's going to be exciting, as exciting for me as it's going to be for you or for anyone of us sitting here. So you all must go and watch it and encourage it.
Can we see a race happening like with the owners someday?
Well, I think Akhil will correct me on that, but FIA rules don't permit anyone to sit in the...
The rules doesn't permit, but hopefully someday we would fight for that.
Yeah.
Even I would love to see that.
Okay, just last words from Priya. You're the only one who's left. Priya and Vineet, if we could just have words and...
My question is to Sourav Ganguly, sir. Where has this thing originated from and where do you expect it to go? Can you give us a little bit of background and details about this racing season? Or maybe Arjun can probably give us.
Yeah, I think it's originated from Akhil's passion. Akhil has been involved in it, and Akhil got us involved in it. So, to be honest, for me, racing was watching on TV. I was obviously played cricket, and then being born and brought up in Kolkata, football is the next best sport, and all Bengalis know and play and are passionate about football. So that's where it is. But every sport needs support. Every sport needs to progress. And in India, we have seen over the years that it's not just cricket, but the other sport may not be on the same level as cricket, but there's an effort to popularize soccer. There's an effort to popularize tennis, badminton, kabaddi, which is done so well as a league, and now the motorsport. So I think in a country like ours, every sport needs a push, and every sport needs support. So it doesn't matter, because nobody knows where things will start and where things will end. When IPL started in 2008, no one expected it to be so big by 2025 or even in the last 10 years. So it's a good beginning for Akhil, and as I said, I give all the credit to him for his passion and effort and the amount of hard work he does to put things together. He's a very patient man, because he gets there are obstacles in his journey, and I've seen him go through it, and I've seen how persistent he is to get this going. So from my side, he'll get all the support and whatever way he wants, because his persistence makes me very, very passionate about this. Because if someone is wanting to make things happen, there is no reason you can't help him.
This kind of league is creating a lot of interest in racing. But how will this build careers of drivers from here on? Because we have to incubate that also, the careers of these drivers. So how are you looking at that, both of you?
Veera, I think firstly he would be the right person to answer about how the drivers do get this opportunity. When I was sitting with my team members just now, they were telling me where karting is concerned, that is the starting point and a hub for young kids who really start out even from the age of 8 and 9. He himself, the person who was talking to me, is a teacher. So I think the starting point is from a younger age to be able to induce that. I think we need more infrastructure to be able to make it more accessible to the younger generation. I think that comes from the curation of excitement that will come from you all representing us, pushing the sport. I'm sure it's at a nascent stage. I'm sure there are lots of obstacles to overcome. But like, for example, when I went to Coimbatore, I see a racing track that was phenomenal. So you never know where you have camps, where you have offsites, where you have places where a lot of talented young individuals can come together. with the usage of perhaps not always the ideal technology, but still having some kind of base to be able to learn. I wouldn't be the right person to answer how to go about it because that's not my field of expertise, but I think the intent is to actually lead it to that, to have young kids learn the basics while being able to use the best cars available and learn and adapt and evolve and hopefully represent at a much bigger platform also in the future. So